Hello, today this is the UB headquarters, and today we would like to explain the UB Supersplash tracker. So the UB domains, that is a very special deal that you can get from us, and I would say just click on here to give you an overview what it does. And here you can actually see the tracker of the UB domains that are rotating into the Supersplash page. At current, we've got 854 domains, and I've got 24 UB Supersplash pages. Normally you probably start with 0, so that means this would be not even accessible until you add one to it. Now let me show you my UB splash page, and my UB splash page gives me the information that I'm actually being promoting. I can use the original, that means the one that you submit when you get started, but in case you add something or you want to change it to another page, you can also use an external outside web page. Okay, this is the one that I'm using, the official UB. Important note is that this option will use live data from the source URL that you enter above. Please use it with care, because your source URL might have some problems, and that means it maybe doesn't function. So make sure you test it out. That means that you actually click on the domain rotator that you have. What this does is it's actually being a self-branding opportunity, and self-branding here specifically means that you have the same features as you have on the add and view URL. That means you can actually edit the title, and here in this particular case you can see this is the title that I've used for my portal, so I can actually click OK, and I'll leave it like this. And you can do the same thing with keywords, with a description, and you can personalize it anytime, any moment you like. If you scroll down a little bit, you see this is the performance of the daily visits, and you can see I've got approximately about between 200 and 1000 visits, to unique visits, of course, to this domain rotator of mine over the past 30 days. And when you scroll down, you see also a nice feature, and this gives you the overview of all of them. That means actually each of them has a link that is linking to your advertising. You can see, and those are the domains. You see how many times they have been used, and you can see we've got quite a lot of them. All those are targeted and tracked visits to your site. That means they're all backlinked. They all have your customer splash page for that you have created. And how to do that? Well, that's actually not that complicated. The best recommendation as usually is to get yourself a special option, make yourself a deal. So now let's see if we have a deal available here into our main system, and let's go and order a new splash page. So now I'm clicking here and it says order a new splash page. Now let's see, there's a act to take the advantage of our special today. One UB Super Splash Page special for 1 month. So for those of you that just want to test it out, that probably have an opportunity to look it in, you should certainly look at this. Regardless to say, the Super Splash Page allows you to publish your own splash page on over 854 different domains. It says it here. This is constantly increasing, sometimes decreasing, depends if we delete some of them. Okay, so one domain is valued about 50 cents, and in addition to the UB SEO Pro Instant Multi-Domain web page publishing technology, you can promote all of them in one easy domain name of your choice. Now, here's my name that I've showed you before, the UB multi-domain rotator. That's my URL that I can promote. So when you go there, you can read through all the information before you order. Make sure that you understand UB Super Splash Page. It's not a guarantee for better sales. It's a guarantee that you become successful. It's a technology that simplifies your promotional efforts and presents you with an affordable solution against the high prices SEO offer. Now, to start your Super Splash Page subscription, the current price is 370 euros per month. So that won't last very long, and we have of course excluded the multi-domain rotator extension, which is a saving of 57. That means you have multiplied 740 domains, actual domain names. That means 370 euros per month. Now if you sponsor has a UBIEE SUPERsplash Page, then you're actually paying 64% to your sponsor and 36% you pay to UBIEE. Now you can see the amount that you will pay to the things. You have the opportunity, of course, to pay usually like with PayPal, or alert pay with credit card or with TFs. In my particular case, what I will do, I will take the TF piece currency and I will click on the TFs. That means I am paying now 133.2 TFs to Bank of UBIEE, which is about 133 euros or about $200. Now I'm paying this, and it goes off and it says, okay, success. That means you have sent quickly the money to the Bank of UBIEE. That means the UBIEE is paid, and now it goes to the next step. And the next step is to pay your sponsor this 236. Now click here to continue. That's how you do that. So now it goes to the next level, and that means it will actually look up the UBIEE SUPERsplash payment part 2. And here again we have, of course, the possibility to make it over the conventional payment if we don't have enough TFs left, but we can also use the TFs again, and that's what I will be doing. 236.80 I will pay with TFs. Okay, now my sponsor is Bank of UBIEE, so those 236 also go to Bank of UBIEE. So I'm sending this over, and here it says success. I have now sent over the second part, so I mean I have now opted into a new prepaid SUPERsplash Page. I've paid for it. Now let's continue, and now let's see what it does. And you will see everything stays here within that most site, and it says now I have 48 prepaid UBIEE SUPERsplash Page available. That means it's added one to my 47 already existing. Now I can go here and can do the following. Setting up the UBIEE SUPERsplash Page is actually very easy. You just fill out the simple form below and submit your UBIEE SUPERsplash Page for the setup. Now step 1, in order to publish your page on those 800 plus domains, you have two options. You either click here or you click there. The first option is if you have a URL. That means if you have your splash page already hosted on a URL that you want to choose. The second option is here if you have the HTML code. Maybe you use dynamic codes like your WordPress that you would like to use so that it updates. You can use that feature. But then you would need to know a little bit about HTML, and you need to incorporate here and copy in and paste in the HTML. Okay? Now once you have done that, you select the name. And I will just type in here test 1, and I will look for a web page. On this particular site, I will use the site ubiie.com. Hang on, oops, that was too quick. So I will use the URL ubiie.com. I will create that web page, and then all I have to do, and remember, don't make any spaces, don't make any hyphens or stuff like this, just one simple name, easy to remember. Okay, you don't need more. What your business is. You submit your SUPERsplash Page and the setup details, and as soon as you do that, you get a confirmation from our system. It will take always a little bit. Remember, I'm on a recording, so system is not as quick when you record a site. Now success, your SUPERsplash Page is pending verification. Now your UBIEE SUPERsplash Page order has been submitted successfully, and it's pending admin verification. That means I will have to check it out if that is right, and of course I will do that. Once your SUPERsplash Page is ready and set up, we will be able to use the SUPERsplash Page multi-domain rotator as shown below. So that would be my one URL, and that one URL, test1multidomainrotator.com, will automatically have my information on 800 plus 854 to be exact in this demonstration, different domains. I think this is pretty amazing, huh? I'm sure you must agree that you never had the chance to link with one simple click more than 800 domains for your business together. That's what also gives us that great success that we have. One important thing to remember, all UBIEE SUPERsplash pages that are submitted are on each individual domain, and they are anchored towards to a better and a greater indexing for the search engine. That includes Google, Yahoo, Bing, all those big ones. You will find us there. Now this is more or less how you do it, and all you have to do is wait for the verification, and an email will be sent to you which confirms that it has been set up, and you get also in that email you get a whole list of all the domains where you can find your promotion. Now before I go off, one important thing is I remember we saw before that there was an offer, and there was a 1-month special offer. I wanted to share that with you quickly to see what it is, where you can find it, and if it's maybe a better deal. Remember, this offer is just for 1 month, and you can click here to claim it. Well, let's see what it says. So let's see what the special offer says. USP special for today, 1 USP starter special, 1 month. So it's on 855 domain, because now we've got one added by ourselves. So now what is the price? Let's scroll in. Okay, see, this price is 64 TFs. So if I would have gotten that for 1 month just to test it out, I would have only had to spend 64, but I want to continue. Again, here you can do the same thing. You can do it with PayPal, AlertPay, credit card, or TFs. Same procedure, same thing. So I just wanted to share that with you. You will always find this offer under your top tab where it said Supersplash. Here's the tracker, and here is when you order. Don't forget to check out the offers. They do change, so they're not always the same, so please keep an eye on that. I appreciate your participation and your patience. This is the UB headquarters.